Hi everyone. I thought we'd play around one more time with the flower pour before I move on to something else. I mixed up 6 ounces of JDiction high gloss resin. I poured just about an ounce in this cup, divided the rest amongst these cups. I had some left in my cup, so I poured it into this mold, and it doesn't quite fill the bottom of the mold, just a little tiny layer of clear. I'm gonna give it a little move around, make it go where I want. If it will. If it doesn't, it's not a big deal. This isn't a critical piece. But I wanted to put mica powder in for my first pour. So I wanted to make sure I had a base for it to move with. We'll see how that works out. In my first cup, I'm using Octopus Fluids Resin Ink Espresso. And I'm gonna do 3 drops of this. Give it a good mix up. All right. Next, I have Crimson from Liquitex. It's an acrylic ink, and I'm gonna do 2 drops of this. Actually, let's do 3. I'm trying to make this the highlight color, but you know, sometimes the colors do what they want. This might kind of turn out earthy like my last one did. We'll see. All right. I am using Eye Candy Cherry Red as my mica powder. And then for my white, I'm using CastinCraft Opaque Pigment Concentrate, and I'm going to do, let's do 13 drops. I know, weird number, I know. You may wonder where I got to 13. I thought 10 would be too light, and adding 2 really wasn't going to do it, so I added 1 more. Yes, it's pristine matte. I do want it a bright opaque white. We'll look at it and see if I got there. Yeah, I think I got there. I considered using the Let's Resin Ocean White because it's very heavy, but I think this will work the same. All right, I'm gonna put just a little of this in the mold because I don't quite think this filled up as much as I wanted it to. While it's not required, I just feel better if there's a little bit more resin in there. Now I gotta move it around because that's brown. It does tend to pull towards the center, this mold. All right. As I mentioned, I'm going to do mica powder first, and I'm actually going to do the entire cup. Oops, I'm pulling it towards the side. I'm going to do everything I can to make this pour a little screwy. All right, now I'm going to do color, white, color, I think you get the hint. Color white, color white. Until the mold is full. I'm starting to get low on white, so we are starting to get down. My mold's almost full too. I kind of pour in smaller circles. Use the rest of my white. I don't have much room left in the mold, just a tiny bit, so I'm going to put just a tiny bit as the push. All right. I really had no idea what color to do for the bits, but I thought with the cherry red mica powder and the espresso, this just these little copper crushed glass bits would probably be good. All right. Now I'm just going to wait about 10 minutes for everything to move in. Then I'll give it a shot of heat with my torch, just like that. And then we'll come back when it's time to unmold and see if that worked out, if the colors worked out, what happened. We'll be back. All right, we're back. I don't really know from the back what to expect. There's not much white back here, but it does look pretty, and I do like the colors. But that doesn't mean I'm gonna love the front. I have learned that. Sometimes I like the backs way more than I like the fronts. All right, it's time for the moment of truth. Oh, wow. That is so cool. Oh, I really like this. I don't know if it's coming through well in the camera, but it's like, I don't know how to describe these little pieces that are in there. And then the color just came through beautifully. I love this mica powder. It looks so cool. This is so different with the center like that. And then the longer petals. I wouldn't have thought that because of alternating them. So in between the white you had another color go in and push it, but it still came out longer petals. Oh, I love it. I think that's really cool. I really like how this worked out.